right, folks, hello, Chef Tony Irwin here, coming to you live from the Gulf side of Florida. No longer on the Atlantic side, on the Gulf side for the holiday weekend and the start of Oktoberfest in Germany. So, for that, today, we're going to do a little Wiener Schnitzel. And I'm going to use classic veal. Lately, the Germans have been using a lot of pork, which is no big deal. Pork is good too. But traditionally, they would use veal. And today, we're going to use veal. And so with that, with the start of Oktoberfest 2, we have a good Hackershore Oktoberfest style beer that'll match perfectly and pair perfectly with this. So, let's give this a Uh-oh. Tech live, uh-oh. Something's wrong. Anything up there? Huh.
Oh, just now. Okay. Sorry.
All right. Well, sorry folks. I think I still am live. We had a little technical difficulty there. Since we are on the Gulf side, as you can see in the background, it's not as sunny as it is in Cocoa Beach. But hey, we'll get through it. We'll work through the rain. But anyway, like I said, the beer I've chosen to go with today's Wiener Schnitzel is Hackershore Oktoberfest Marzen beer. Very tasty, always good. Yes, and it still is. All right, let's get started on the veal. All right, I got my veal scallops all cut up. I got 2 of them here. They're hammered out Bavarian style. So what I mean by Bavarian style is they hammer them out very thin down in Bavaria, as opposed to when you're up in, say, Berlin, where they're a lot thicker and the breadcrumb is more coarse. Bavaria, they hammer them out thin, and a very fine breadcrumb is the big difference. And so with that, they always season them up. They like to use some of the American stuff I discovered when I was living there and when I was taught how to make this. So today, they usually make their own blend, which is very close to, say, Lowry seasoning. So today, I'm going to use Lowry's just to keep it simple. So season up both sides of your veal here. Very good. Oh yeah, those are perfectly thin, just how we want them. And when they're thin like that, they cook a lot quicker. All right. Get a little more seasoning salt on there. All right, we're ready to go with that now. So with this then, we do your traditional, what we call in the cooking world, 3-step breading. 3-step breading is very simple, very easy to do. You got 3 steps to it: flour, egg wash, breadcrumb, then boom, in the frying pan. And as I can see, my oil is already in my frying pan, nice and hot. All right, so let's get a couple of these done up, coated up. Get these looking good. Should be very tasty, always is. All right. All right, so this one's all done, ready to go. I already made the big mistake, which you don't want to do, but try to keep one hand dry, one hand wet. And unfortunately, I wetted both hands, so we'll do it like this. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so now this one's all ready to go. Here, we'll get this all breadcrumbed up. Oh yeah, look at that. Good stuff here, folks. Very good. And into the oil we go. All right, oil's hot, ready to go, working. Get the second one done up. Yeah. All right, folks. Yeah, this rain is really coming down here today. But hey, nothing wrong with that. We can all use some. All right, so second one is in and cooking. All right, hands are a little messy right now. But hey, that's what happens when you do breading this way. All right, get the hands cleaned up. Yeah, we're cooking along really good. So you normally want to fry these to a nice golden brown on each side. Make sure they're nice and cooked all the way through. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about, folks. You want it to kind of look like that. And so the German chef that taught me how to make this when we lived in Germany, her name is Chef Claudia. She was from Bavaria. And this recipe is kind of her old family recipe that she would use and we would use at the golf club that I worked at. All right, now the second one, this baby's ready to flip. Look at that perfect golden brown on there. Yum, yum. Good stuff, folks. All right, let's start making room now for the next process. Got a little room made up. All right, a word to note then, for this, whenever you're deep frying something or pan frying something as I am doing with these today, the real trick is when you've taken them out of the hot oil, you want to rest them on a sheet pan with, say, a wire rack. So you got the wire rack there, lay it on top of that. You don't want to do this on a plate or pan with a paper towel on it. Because what happens is, then one side of your schnitzel will get really, like, the crust won't be crusty anymore. It'll be soggy. But when you drain them like this on a wire rack, both sides remain nice and crispy. This is a trick I learned from a French chef of mine, a buddy of mine, taught me this little trick, and he actually learned it from a Taiwanese cook. But anyway, this is a little trick that I've been using now for a couple years, and this is a great little trick. And oh man, all right, people, just gonna give you a quick look at that. Look at that, doesn't that look nice? Oh yeah, yum yum. And that's the thing, when you've got these hammered out as thin as I do, the other thing they do is cook very fast. So you don't have to be sitting there like thinking, oh, this is gonna take a half hour, this is gonna take, oh God, I'm gonna be cooking schnitzel all night. No, no. When it's hammered out, you got your 3 steps set up, bang, 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 quick, fast, easy to go. All right. So this first one, we are looking done with it. Lay that on my sheet pan here. All right, with the wire rack. So we got the one left, which, there you go. That's looking very nice, very tasty. So yeah, normally at the golf club when I was doing these, we'd probably serve about 30, 40 of these in one night. People just love them. The Americans and the Germans. And that was a real interesting time working at a German-American country club in Wiesbaden. A lot of different customer tastes, flavors, and flares, because you got the Americans and the Germans. And the Germans always really wanted a taste of American food, but all the Americans always wanted a taste of the real German food. So I had to do a lot of different cooking there. So they always really enjoyed it when I would run the specials myself, because I would always do some crazy cool American special. All right, there's the second one done. We can bring the heat down now. All right, so let's try one of these bad boys out now. We got our plate ready to go. And in Germany, there we go, that looks pretty good. So Germany, what they always do, schnitzels always come with a lemon wedge. It's kind of like fish is over here in America, but for some reason, you always get a lemon wedge with your schnitzel. So you just put a little bit of lemon on it. All right, let's give this a try, folks. See how we did? Oh yeah. You see, that's cooked all the way through. Nice piping hot veal. Fabulous, folks. You'd love this. Goes really well with this. Yeah, baby. Great stuff. All right, people. This was a great, quick little episode coming to you from the golf side. Can't wait to see you all next Saturday. Chef Tony signing out here. Have a great holiday weekend, and good to see you all.